Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here in episode number 5 of our Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, brand new playthrough here on the channel. If you missed the last episode, we made it here to Agate Village, where we're going to do some purification of some Pokemon, hopefully. We do have a few Shadow Pokemon on the team, trying to work at getting their heart gauges down so we can start properly training them, and getting them back to the original, regular, normal Pokemon that they were supposed to be from the very beginning, until some nefarious evil team decided to artificially seal up their hearts. So we also brought the machine part back from Gadeon Port that's going to help the Purified Chamber get completed back at the Pokemon HQ Lab, which is going to be a way to purify multiple Pokemon at one time, which is going to be a lot quicker than what we had back in the first Pokemon Coliseum game. So without any further ado, we do have to go speak to Egon pretty quickly, but we're going to first show off the Pokemon that we have in our team. I start at the bottom of the list, of course, our older Pokemon, Snapper the Totodile, at level 23 from the Johto region, New Barktown. Professor Elm gave him to us, of course. He is a mild-natured Pokemon. He has Torrent for the ability, and his moves are Water Gun, Dig, Ice Beam, and Dragon Claw. Next we have Dratini, level 23, a serious nature Pokemon from the Safari Zone back in Kanto. He has Shed Skin for the ability. Moves are Iron Tail, Dragon Rage, Thunder Wave. Did I say Thunder Wave? Thunder Wave and Ice Beam. And we have next up our most recent addition to the team, a Shadow Ledyba, captured in Gadeon Port. It has a Swarm ability to up bug moves in a pinch, and right now he's working with the moves of Shadow Blitz, Shadow Shed, and Aerial Ace we have back now. That is cool. Next we have Poochyena, caught in Gadeon Port as well, a naughty Pokemon. She has Runaway, making escaping easier from wild encounters. Does that matter here in the Orre region? It didn't in the first game. It might in this game. Shadow Blitz, Shadow Hold, Poison Fang, and recently learned Howl are the moves. Very nice. And last but not least, in reverse mode, as you can see from this massive energy flare-up, our Teddiursa lacks Nature, which is, I believe, a defense boost, dropping special defense. And she has Pickup for the ability, may pick up items after battle. And her moves are Shadow Blitz, Shadow Mist, Lick, and Metal Claw. You don't have an item just yet, that is fine. Alright, so the next battle we get into, we're going to have to call Teddiursa out of reverse mode, and I think we're getting a battle right up about here as we cross the bridge and talk to this younger fellow over here. Pretty sure you take me on. My dream is to become the Pokemon champion one of these days. Then after I retire, I'm going to live here. To make that dream come true, I've got to become a lot tougher. And to get tougher, it takes battles, right? Yep. Yahoo! Much obliged, pal. So, I didn't say we're gonna fight, I said you were correct. Heben's got a Wurmple and a Silcoon. You gotta get a lot stronger than that if you want to become a champion. Just gonna say that right now. Alright, so we have our 2 Shadow Blitzing Pokemon, of course, which is all Shadow moves are super effective on any Pokemon type, except for other Shadow unpurified Pokemon, let's say. So we're gonna call Teddiursa as we go for... Let's Shadow Blitz the Silcoon before it hardens up. Get as much damage off as possible. I'm not sure if Shadow Blitz is physical or if it's special. I think I was debating this either last episode or the episode before this, but I'm not sure if it's if some Shadow moves are split, some physical, some special. I think they might be. We get another reverse mode on Poochyena. They really want those heart gauges down, don't they? I'm okay with that. The sooner we purify Pokemon, the sooner they can begin leveling up. So we get Poison Stung, we get Poison Stung again. Both targeting down our Poochyena. That is just mean. You're not going to poison her, though. But she's going to take reverse mode damage. Alright, that is fine. Let's go with Shadow Blitz into the Silcoon, I suppose, as we call Poochyena. Can we get down to the last section? Yes, we can. Almost ready for purification. A little bit more heart gauging, or heart ungaging left to go. As Silcoon falls. A little bit of hidden experience being added to our Pokemon as Cascade comes in. I think it's kind of funny. See how they have all these points around them? Like, that's to represent when they're in the forest, hanging from tree branches and stuff. But in the anime, I'm pretty sure, as well as in the new games, Sun and Moon, or even X and Y did this too, you didn't see the points on them. It's like the webbing that holds them in place. Call and Shadow Blitz. So, because I think even you see... Jessie in the anime had a Cascoon at one point, became a Dustox. I'm pretty sure when she's holding it, you don't see those points of webbing. I mean, or is it more like a defensive mechanism? Maybe because they have Poison Sting for one of their moves. Maybe these are like the Poison Stingers. I don't know. Kind of weird. I don't really know that much about Cascoon and Silcoon. What I'm looking forward to, though, is how they evolve in Pokemon Go. Because, like, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like standard random evolution. I mean, I don't really know how it's determined what they evolve into in these games, too. Like, is it stat-wise? It's not male or female, I know that much. But maybe you can shed some light on that, folks. If you know how these Wurmple, these basic Pokemon from the Gen 3 games evolve, let me know in the comments. Is it something specific to their stats, or is it just random? As far as I know, it's random, but I could be completely wrong. Alright, Shadow Blitz takes down the Cascoon. No more Cocoon talk needing to be done. No reverse mode. Curses. Drat. Dang it. I wanted to get another big chunk of the heart gauge gone so we can get our first Purification. Now, I do remember that we do a lot of trainer battles along the way to the Relic Stone, though, so we still have a chance. So let's go with the Shadow Blitz, and we can't heal mid-battle, of course. I'll go Shadow Blitz as well from Poochyena. I was about to go for a potion, but I thought, wait, I can't do that. I have to limit myself, which means I should probably refrain from using items if I'm this close to a Pokemon Center as well. Just walk over and heal. Doomed! Oh, he collapsed. Flat on his back. That's what happens in a Pokemon battle. It's like we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. Losing to a kid like you, my dream of becoming the champion is nothing but a pipe dream. That's true. Okay, hang on. So we get the usual poison damage from walking. We get 12 HP. I'm pretty sure each step, or each light... Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's just double check to make sure that is right. It is, okay. So every time there's a flash, it's 1 HP gone. 5. Woo! We're good. Alright. If I needed to, I could have just antidoted along the way, though. Because, of course, we did get... Teddiursa picked up an antidote at one point. Okay, but we are fine. Now, I just realized there's going to be something interesting happening here in this game here. Because as we get to some Gen 3 Pokemon, I don't really have a lot of nicknames thought up for Gen 3. Other than the Pokemon that I did have as the main team. So, it's going to be fun thinking of nicknames on the fly. If you have any requests for nicknames... Like, as we capture Shadow Pokemon, if you want to leave a comment down below for some nickname ideas, feel free to throw some my way. And if any of them catch my ear, catch my eye, well, since I'm seeing them catch my eye, I can use them for the nicknames for the Pokemon. The villagers are all retired now, but they were all outstanding trainers in their younger days. That's why I came here. I wanted to learn the ins and outs of battling from the people here. My older brother trained here before, and became very skilled. I hate losing to him. But when it gets right down to it, the more you battle, the tougher you become. So how about we battle? I'll do that. That's what I want to hear. Here goes. Now, sending them into battle, Sita does lower the heart gauge. Does this get them both down to nothing? Oh, Azurill is a Gen 3 Pokemon. That proves it right there. So is Igglybuff. Well, Igglybuff is actually a Gen 2 Pokemon. Alright, let's see that heart gauge drop. Come on. I think Teddiursa is ready. In fact, can we check it here? Summary. Did I choose Snapper Summary? What? Yeah. So it's... Oh, it glows white, too, when they're ready. So Poochyena is almost ready. Oh, we still got a lot to work on for Ledyba, though. But there's a lot of trainer battles coming up, like I said. Plus, after this, we can switch out our Teddiursa to get Ledyba in battle. Alright, let's go ahead and go for Shadow... Well, now we can start using the other moves. Let's go for Metal Claw. You're not a Water type yet. We go for Shadow Blitz from Poochyena. You know, Azurill, Meryl, and Azumarill have had some interesting typing changes, because I'm pretty sure... Why did you still go to reverse mode? I didn't use the Blitz move. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But I'm pretty sure Azurill, well, is a normal type right here. But, is it normal Fairy in the new games, or is it just pure Fairy? Because it's not Water type yet. I don't even remember. But I have heard an interesting little weird tidbit, I guess, a little bit of an anomaly in the world of Pokemon. For some reason, Azurill, when it evolves from Azurill to Meryl, it has a chance to change gender. Why is that? I don't get that. Alright, let's go for Shadow Blitz onto the Azurill, take it down. Get all this weird biological confusion out of our minds. Move on with the next Pokemon. down goes the Azeroth. We see a hyper mode from Poochyena to get your heart gauge back down to, well, not back down, all the way down to 0. Yeah, but we see a cute little Togepi. Oh, so adorable. There's the hyper mode. I keep calling it hyper mode. There's the reverse mode. One call will get you back down to, I keep saying back down. Gets you down to a 0 heart gauge, basically. Alright, and I don't know how many more trainer battles there are here in this city. Let's go with Metal Claw to the Igglybuff as we call Poochyena. And we finally start using Ledyba and lowering that heart gauge as well. So yeah, Poochyena must be ready for Purification. I really want to see, someday, the Shadow Pokemon concept return, because I really like it. Just stop reverse moding. I don't know what else reverse mode does. If it makes it so that you get more critical hits, perhaps, like it did that back in the first game. I'm not sure. But getting to see the Shadow Pokemon idea come back would be kind of cool. I would love to see another, like I think they said this was possibly going to be on the Switch, a 3D main series Pokemon game on a console, which, oh man, we must have been charmed big time. We're going to need to try those Shadow Blitzes. Unless we can get the bad poison on this, though. It's possible. Alright, so let's go. Let's just do the Metal Claw. Let's do the Poison Fang. Why not? Let's see how some standard moves can take down this Togepi. A critical hit will be nice. There we go. That sped things along nicely. Thanks, Teddy Ursa. Aw, poor Togepi. And another reverse mode for our Teddy Ursa. You're just going insane with these reverses. Arg, no! A little bit of money in our pocket. More potion money, of course. Whatever items we need. I've got a lot to learn if I'm losing to someone like you. I've got to study a lot more about battling. Oh, yeah. Oh, this lets you know when Pokemon can be purified. Teddy Ursa and our Poochyena can now be purified. So let's switch Ledyba into the active spot. And we'll let... I'm going to let Teddy Ursa stay in for the first fight so we can get that reverse mode taken care of, but then I'll let Poochyena at the lower level pop up and help Ledyba get purified. So we can come around this way. I like how the camera changes. Like they just arc around and pan in a different section and stuff. That is pretty cool. Very good cinematography in this game. What are you doing down here? Oh gosh, there's no path out of this village this way. Nope. This guy's huge. Whoa, don't startle me like that. Or you're looking for a battle with me. Alright. You're on. I'm feeling frustrated over getting lost, so I'll take it out on you. I guess this episode is going to be the episode of Random Battles versus Dosk. But that's alright. Tyrogue and Grimer. Look at Tyrogue ready to roll. And Grimer looking like Grimer, as always. So as of right now in Pokemon Go, of course I'm going to use this playthrough as a chance to talk about Pokemon Go, as I always seem to do. First of all, let's go with a... See, as I start getting the Pokemon purified, I like to use the non-shadow moves. I'm going to try a Metal Claw to Grimer. Shadow Blitz onto the Tyrogue. But Entei is the current legendary Pokemon for October in the two Americas, North and South America. I haven't yet had a chance to take one on. I guess what I'm going to do... I didn't do this for Raikou, but I'll do this for Entei. As I start battling the various Entei that show up around my region, I'll record that and upload that onto the channel so you can see how my first and later on Entei encounters go. And hopefully I'll get some, some victories, some successes. I did catch the first Raikou. Oh, I forgot you're in reverse mode. But I did catch the first Raikou that I encountered. Hopefully I'll be able to catch the first Entei. But if not, you'll see that happen as it's recorded and goes on camera for you. Alright, so Teddy Ursa is back, ready to roll. Shadow Blitz takes down the Tyrogue. I'm going to get to see a reverse mode from Ledyba. And I'm wondering, did I miss out on any Shadow Pokemon yet? I don't think I have. I seem to recall that I had more at this point, but maybe not. I'll assume I'm completely wrong. Okay, so Harden makes you more resistant to physical moves, which is annoying. Let's go Shadow Blitz onto the Zubat. See if we can one-hit KO. The defense is not super amazing. Way better than I was expecting it to be, though. I wonder if that means it's special base. I don't know. See, like, Again, you know, I'm bulk recording these episodes, so I didn't see if anyone responded yet, but do you guys know if there's a physical special split for shadow moves? If there is, I'm clueless on that. It just seems to be that way to me when I see certain moves. So let's continue our adventure. Let's go Metal Claw on Zubat this time, Shadow Blitz the Grimer. With that Harden up, if this is physical, it'll do a lot less damage. I think it probably is physical. So Metal Claw into the Zubat. Is it a KO? It's a critical KO. I'll grab that nicely and get some experience. Your heart gauge is empty. Where are you getting all this energy for reverse mode? I don't know. Anyways, let's get you called out of that one. And Shadow Blitz into the Grimer again. Now, with that Harden, you should survive this. Pardon me. I've been recording these past 3 episodes back to back, and it is getting late. But I want to keep playing this game. Critical hit. We don't even know if it was a physical move now. I don't care. You get a knockout. We get some points. We get the heart gate. Well, that's actually good. The Pokemon that we still need to purify getting the reverse mode. Dosk is defeated. So I have a bad sense of direction. There's nothing to make fun of. I wasn't making fun of anything. Fun little story. Now that this reminds me of something here. I came to have a look at the relic stone, but they won't let me in. And now I can't find my way out of here. I'm about to cry from frustration. Don't cry, man. Come on. Be a man. No, forget that. That whole be a man thing about not crying. It's 2017. Be who you are. And if that makes you cry, then so be it. But talking about loss of sense of direction, I remember there was a time when I was living a few blocks away from my sister's house. She was with her kids up there, right? Oh my, it's quite rare to see her child visitor in our village. Huh? Aren't I a kid too? I may be young in body, but old in heart. And I was trying to ask for directions on how to get to my sister's place. I was going up there for a visit. And, okay, see, this is where I don't like this perspective. Sometimes it's hard to see exactly where to walk to get over certain ledges. But I had asked my mother for directions on how to get there. And she said, follow this street. You know, I forget what the street name was, but say, follow Main Street until it turns into 2nd Street or something like that, right? And I was like, okay, so I heard the term turns into, I was expecting this Main Street to curve and connect with 2nd Street. So I'm walking, I'm realizing I don't know this neighborhood. I have no idea where these, or what these buildings are, who these houses belong to, and I'm still walking to what I thought was that main street. Next thing I know, I come across my sister's house, which I didn't know what it looked like, and I was like, how did I get here? I didn't curve anywhere. And then I looked at the street sign, and there was 2nd Street, and I was like, my mother meant changes into 2nd Street, not turns into. So I said, when you're talking about directions and roads and stuff, don't use the term turns. Use becomes or something like that. Anyway, I had a good sense of direction. I made it to the destination, even though I completely didn't have the directions to follow that I thought I had. Oh, you're here to see Egan? I saw him tearing around the village in a huge rush a little earlier. Maybe Bella would know where he went. Bella is Rui's grandmother, and they live on the upper section of Agate Village, Agate Village. Again, I don't know how it's pronounced. If you folks have left some comments on how you pronounce it, I haven't seen them just yet, because of course I am bulk recording all these episodes, but feel free to let me know how you pronounce that. The daycare lady retired. Huh? That's weird. But not to worry, her granddaughter's supposed to take over the daycare business. She went to bring the new girl here. Okay. I can't read that. Is that a sign? I can't tell. Anyways, what do you have to say? Hello, hello. Oh, the name raider. You can consider me the fortune teller of names. Yeah, rate, what do you think is Snapper's nickname? Of course, he's the only one with a nickname right now. Snapper, is it? That is a magnificent nickname. It is beyond reproach. I knew it. Keep treating your Snapper with love and affection. I will. It's like I treated my Eevee, apparently. Man, they try to make you feel like I'm having a broken heart, don't they, in this game? I never trained an Eevee, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Even the guy back in the HQ lab thought I had an Eevee. Crazy people. Okay. Do you see this? My tailor brings me berries from somewhere every day. Oh, the berries. Here, I'll share one with you. Pure paralysis, I'll take that cherry berry. If you like, feel free to visit every so often. I'll share berries with you if my tailor brings me some. I didn't do that in the last episode, or the last playthrough. Maybe I should come back here off camera every once in a while. I wonder if you can get some rare berries from this guy. maybe all along the way, I could have gotten these super rare berries that I needed for the contests. I might not even need to have completed the adventure. I doubt it, of course. I haven't spoken to you yet. What do you have to say for yourself? Yes? Oh, you've come calling on Egan? Egan's house is right there, but he went out earlier and hasn't returned. He went running off, shouting something about someone coming or something. I can't quite remember, though. Alright, now let's sneak around behind the house, because we do know there's a secret passage down here, which leads us to this super special, rare, amazing item, and a trainer and a Poochyena. We got 3 potions. Nice. I'll take those. 20 HP restored for our little Pokemon, of course. What's going on over here? I heard this child calling for me, so I came running to see what was the matter. Well, I found something quite nice. I know. We should have a battle, and if you can beat me, I'll happily give you what I found. Yes, I'll give it a try. More experience, more items, whatever you're gonna give me. Maybe it's just money. Bellish. Are you related to Bella? Which you probably aren't, because those names don't even end the same. Poochyena, Nincada. I remember Burrow when we first got Burrow back in Sapphire. Wonder where he is these days. He might be back in this playthrough at some point. We'll have to see. Alright, let's go with a Metal Claw into... well, it's neutral of both of these. I guess we'll go for the Nincada. And we're going to call our Ledyba out of reverse mode. Not bad. Down into the last 2 sections of that heart gauge. Very cool stuff. I guess let's talk a little bit more about what I was just talking about. Do you guys have a good sense of direction, do you find? Like, if you kind of wander off on your own in one direction, do you find it easy to come back? Like, do you have a good sense of, I guess, kind of like a memory kind of thing? Like, I know some people navigate through use of, like, say, landmarks as opposed to street names and such, but, like, I guess just out of curiosity and a little bit of chatter back and forth, since I do want to get back to responding to all these comments as quickly as I can and as regularly as I can, do you guys have a good sense of direction? Do you navigate by landmarks and stuff? Just any sort of discussion you want to have about that. I find with me, I'm not really good with street names. Like I'm sometimes walking down the street and we have people from out of town that, well, perfect example is I was walking just outside my house actually, and a car pulled up, and it was these folks from out of town saying, "Excuse me, do you know how to get to such and such street?" And clearly I don't even know the name of the street, so no, I didn't know how, but I was like, actually, and I opened up my bag, I just happened to have a map of my town in my bag. Why did I have a map of my town? I can't even remember at this point, but I did. So, yeah, Shadow Bliss and Nincada. So I helped them find the street name. But if they were to ask me, like, you know, where is the, say, the corner store or something, or the computer shop, or some sort of landmark location, like, or community center. I know where the community center is at. It's across the street from my house. But if they were to give me, like, a building, I would have been like, I know exactly where that is. Here's how you get there. I wouldn't know what street names to send them down, but I would tell them, take a left, take a right, pretty much there. Ah, most impressive indeed. So that's how I do my directioning, I guess. Speaking of directioning, we directed her to a loss to get the item. Here you are. Just as I promised, here's your prize. TM09. So we're getting more TMs in this game. I'm sure you'll find it useful. Will I? Even you don't sound so sure, Poochyena. Let's check out the TM09, which is going to be the magical attack of Bullet Seed. I don't know. I have a Bullet Seed TM in Sapphire already. I didn't really think of anyone to give it to. In fact, I think of my entire collection, only Sprout can learn it. But I guess we could teach it to some of the Pokemon that we currently have that are shadows once we do purify them. So, of course, I gotta hang on to it for now. I can't use it on anybody. So, into the pocket it remains, or goes, and remains, as we finally head up this hill back here and go talk to Bella and see what's going on. Where is Egan? Where does he go? So eagerly rushing off when he knew we were coming. My mother said she was going to... Wait, my mother said she was going to let him know I was on my way. But here we are. Alright, hello, Bella. I'm just going to barge into your house. Hello, what a darling trainer you are. I'm Bella. Did you want something of me? Oh, Egan, you say. No one ever comes to see me. It's always about Egan. So you come to see my husband. Are you perhaps Chaz? That's me. You met me before. You're old. I'll forgive you. Ah, just as I thought. You're Chaz. We've been expecting you. We got word about you from Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify shadow Pokemon. That's me. The instant my husband heard from Lily, why, you should have seen his excitement and enthusiasm. Shouting, "This calls for my services!" or some such. He went off running to who knows where. He hasn't come back since. Perfect timing. Bella, dear, I've got everything ready. We're ready for our visitor from the HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh? Oh, hello, dear. Our guest Chaz has just arrived. Oh, so you're Chaz. We've been waiting. I'm Egan. I've heard everything that Lily had to say. As you know, to purify a shadow Pokemon, it must open its heart to the trainer. While there are several approaches, battles are the best, no doubt at all. The place to do that here is in the Relic Forest, which is home to the Relic Stone. I will go ahead and wait for you there. Look at him just running everywhere. Man, he's got a lot of excitement and some spring in his legs for such an old man. My husband is so impatient, as you've just seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer, but that's a long time ago. So I believe, let's check the upstairs if there's any items we can borrow or liberate, but I don't think so. It is just a simple little bedroom. Alright. Are those... Okay, stars. I thought they were dinosaur tracks at first on the bed. When I was moving around, it looked like a 3-clawed foot or something like that. But anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap up our first week of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I was going to head down to the Pokemon Center to heal up, because we did take some damage during those battles. But, as I head down towards the Pokemon Center for the very, very coveted and looking forward to healing, I want to say thanks for watching today's episode, and if you enjoyed it... Wait, can't get off the ledge. There we go. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like down below. And if you want to see some more episodes of Pokemon XD, not Coliseum, well, if you want to see some more Pokemon XD, you can check that out by checking the link in the description to the full playlist. If you want to check out Pokemon Coliseum, which is the first of the GameCube games of Pokemon, you can check out the channel by checking some links perhaps during the outro to some more videos, or click on my face to subscribe to the channel, and check out the playlist over there and see Pokemon Coliseum, as well as Pokemon TCG Online. We had Pokemon Sapphire, most recently on the Game Boy Advance, actually. Got Pokemon Go videos and Pokemon Sun and Moon videos as well, either a full playthrough or Wi-Fi battling. But with that, we are done, so I think it is time just to save up our game and call it a day. So I want to say thanks for watching again. Whoops, I didn't save. Hang on. Let's make sure we save. But I want to say thanks again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I guess that is it. I'll catch you next time.